I'm sure old Mr. Beasley won't be a moment.
Supposed to be here by 0900, is it?
Well, you know what the traffic's like.
Hard at it we used to be by 8 o'clock, we of the water board.
Oh, really?
Few million gallons into the old system before you lot were at your post.
Something wrong?
Don't like the look of these fold pipes. Is it a soakaway?
I've no idea.
They're in trouble if it's a soakaway. I've seen 22 species of fungi associated with bad graphs of permeability in this area. Your optimum curve is always shallow. Once you're into jagged peaks, you're in trouble. Beware of clay. You have to learn to live with clay.
Ugh, damn roadworks at the junction, weren't there?
This gentleman's inquiring about flats, Mr. Beasley.
Oh, Mrs. Miller, will you see to this? I've got to get Mawson's on the phone. There must be a 2-mile queue at those traffic lights. No, this lady will see you. I mean, what are they digging for, you have to ask yourself, A hole that size? Who needs a marina in the middle of the main carriageway? Yeah?
It could be one of a number of essential services.
What?
The hole in the road.
Look, Mrs. Miller, will you deal with this?
It's a constant battle to renew the pipes of our forefathers.
Mr.
Ordway, madam.
You're interested in flats?
I am. Something small, but quality. Respectable area. Of course, I've previously been in waterboard accommodation. Executive waterboard accommodation. So I suppose I've been cosseted property-wise. Hello. It's still yesterday. You'll bear in mind I have been accustomed to every facility. Damn shoddy workmanship. No, I'll get it.
Please don't bother, Mr.
Ordway. O-R-D-W-A-Y. It's no trouble. Mustn't leave sharp bits lying about unusual surfaces.
There weren't actually any sharp bits lying about down there.
Exactly how your industrial accidents occur. One barefoot stepping in this lot.
We don't, as a rule, have any bare feet.
Very sensible. Oh, you can't cut corners in industrial footwear. I'll show you my shoes in a minute. Oh, you'll be amazed at the sturdiness of waterboard footwear.
Oh, you've got rid of him. Well done. I mean, that's all you need to start the day, isn't it? Some idiot coming in here and there you are, Mr.
Ordway.
Yes. Looking after you, are they?
Look here. Here's your trouble.
What is it?
It's disgraceful, that's what it is.
Yes, but I mean, what is it, or rather, what was it?
A digital desk calendar.
Good grief, why have we destroyed the man's calendar?
Not your fault. Could have happened to anybody.
Oh, well, I must say it's very decent of you to take that attitude.
It's not the man's desk calendar. It's our desk calendar.
It is? I mean, it was. But how did this happen?
I'll show you exactly how this happened. There's a little beggar. Here, you see.
What do you mean? Our cat, the one that used
No,
to sit
I'm
on
not saying it's obvious to the layman.
the expensive one?
But to anyone with the proper technical knowledge, I suppose this is some firm's ill-conceived idea of a Christmas giveaway.
The one my wife bought. Get him out of here.
Do I take it then that you have no flats?
Goodbye, Mr. Ordway.
I find that surprising. That you've absolutely no rented, furnished accommodation?
It's quite a limited market, Mr. Ordway.
I see.
Furnished accommodation? Did he say furnished accommodation?
For the time being. I have at the present no furniture of my own. My every need was always met by the waterboard. Oh, please. Ah. I thought you'd find a few somewhere. I must warn you, I shall pay no excessive premiums.
Mrs. Miller, would you get me the Henry Mann file?
The Henry Mann file?
Details of furnished accommodation available at the Laurels.
Laurels? Oh, I like the sound of that. H.J. Ordway, Esquire, the Laurels. Oh, I could live with that. It's not like Ordway of the Waterboard or Ordway of the River, but then the great days have gone.
Ah. Details of furnished accommodation available at this substantial former Edwardian villa, since tastefully converted into separate apartments under the careful management of the owner, Mr. Henry Mann.
Thank you.
Well, there seems to be one apartment available.
Decent area.
Yes, wasn't it? Isn't it?
I must say the terms seem quite reasonable.
Don't they, though?
I'll have a look at it.
I'm glad. You know, it's one of the compensations of this job that just occasionally one can feel, despite all the obstacles, that one has been able to help to really fix someone up.
Does it have good water pressure, do you know? Good morning, ladies. I'm looking for the Laurels. Can you oblige me?
Indeed we cannot. Save yourself, Phoebe. It's from the Laurels.
I wonder if you could tell me if...
No, no. And I must say, I find the very suggestion embarrassing and offensive.
But, madam, I think you misunderstand me.
Do I look the kind of refined, attractively dressed, mature, widowed lady who could tell you anything about the Laurels? As my daughter will be only too unmarried to confirm. I will not have her accosted in the street.
Oh, Mother, I haven't really been accosted. Have I?
It was only the beginning, precious. Had I not been there to nip it in the bud.
You mean there's more?
Heaven forbid you should ever learn how much more.
I say, what? I think you've got my door.
Your door?
Well, I might be mistaken, but it looks like my door. I had one very similar wedged in the hole here.
Are these your dogs, then?
No.
No.
No, they're definitely not my dogs. They're just dogs I happen to know.
But they came out of there.
Oh, yes, they live here, that's true.
With you.
Yes, I live here too. Not a bad old place, really. I've always lived here. My mother kept it beautifully. I don't have the same knack, you know. No, it needs touching up a bit. Needs that door. Needs some paint. Trouble is, I just don't know what color paint. My mother would have known instinctively. She had second sight for things like paper.
Look, if they are your dogs, call them off now.
How can I explain? I don't see them as my dogs.
Then whose are they?
Well, that's the whole point. They're not anybody's. I mean, I think it's unforgivable to assume one has rights of ownership over living fellow creatures.
Do you mean they are yours?
Well, only by a process of mutual agreement. They are free to leave or to stay.
Well, can't you call them off?
I can call that one off. Mickey! Good boy. See? He's easy. But with Simba, well, it's a different story. Simba, heel. Come on, boy. No, I'm afraid with Simba you're on your own.
You must be able to do something.
Try Biscuit. He likes a biscuit.
What makes you think I'm carrying a damn biscuit?
Point taken, yes, but on the other hand, who would have expected you to be carrying a damn door?
Can't you drag him off?
Drag? Simba? What kind of a fool does he take me for, eh?
Where are you going?
I'm going to get a biscuit.
Oh, no, don't go, please. I think he's calmer when you're here.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Do you think so? He hasn't bitten me for ages. All these little signs add up, you know.
Oh, no, don't go. We'll both go.
What's that?
What's what?
That clicking.
I can't hear any clicking.
Neither can I now. Sorry, I could have sworn I heard clicking. Oh, God, I'm middle-aged, and some say inadequate, and now I hear clicking. There it goes again. It's the dog. The dog's clicking. Every time the dog moves, I can hear this clicking. You've done something to Simba's paw.
All I've done is exercise. I haven't touched Simba's paw.
Then why is it clicking? You've dropped your damn door and it
I haven't
hadn't you?
touched his blessed paw.
He has, hasn't he? He's put a click in your old paw.
Oh, for God's sake, don't go near.
Now look what you've done, just when I was gaining his confidence.
Can't you throw him something to chase?
What a good idea.
Then we can nip into the house while he's...
Fetch Simba! Fetch!
What are you throwing my hat for?
Don't worry, he'll fetch it back. He's very good at bringing things back.
Quick. I've come about the hat.
The hat?
I'm in the flat.
Oh, the flat!
That's right, I've come about the flat. I'm looking for a decent place.
A whole place, not just a door.
I beg your pardon?
My dog's a long time with your hat.
Yes, where is he?
Shh, not too loud, there's a good chap.
Another animal?
No, it's the tenants. If they hear a loud voice, they think it's some ploy to collect their rents. It only unsettles them. Then by the time I do go round to collect their rents, they've got some cast iron excuse all rehearsed and polished. It's not so much the non-payment I mind. It's the bad stories they tell. Rings your withers. You're not the police.
I'm not the police.
Oh, that's a very police-looking outfit, even to me. And I've led a very sheltered.
This is high-quality, heavyweight...
Eastall mother died.
Navy blue waterboard Barathea. I'm sorry your mother died.
Oh, it wasn't your fault.
How did she die?
She suddenly went... I sent for Mrs. Aspinall, who informed me my mother had been called by God. I thought, by God, if that's a call, I hope he sends me a telegram.
In many respects, dying is a step forward socially, Henry. You may tell people Mother is mixing with a very nice class of person. You remember the Wilbys? Her father had the business in the High Street.
Oh.
Well, she's here. And they never went anywhere but the more select places.
You look like a very organized kind of person.
Lifetime's executive responsibility in the field.
What this place needs is a very organized kind of person.
I'm not sure I would find it suitable.
It's a challenge, man. I need someone with short hair, small moustache, metal things on his heels. You're perfect.
The habit of command dies hard.
Exactly. Don't decide now. Wait till your hat comes back.
Hat. He's sitting there chewing it.
Not chewing it, more like holding it. Listen, I saw your car out there just now. It's immaculate.
No, it looked like he was chewing it.
Oh, I bet you could smarten things up round here. Take over some of the routine. Leave me free to do my work.
Yes. What is your work?
You're sure you're not from the police?
I have no connection with the police. You're up to something shady, aren't you? What is your work?
Stealing animals.
I knew it was shady.
Rescuing animals from cruelty. In a very modest way. I'm a sort of Scarlet Pimpernel. Well, perhaps not scarlet. More of your rusty drab. Mother wanted me to be in computers, but I thought, no, someone has to steal animals, find them good homes. Listen, I need a good home for 6 battery hens.
No. No, I'm afraid I can't help you.
They can't walk, of course. But given love and affection, they could learn.
Where did you get them?
Fell off a lorry.
Who are they?
Flat number 4, staff from the Blue Dragon, fast food and takeaway, so please... Not a word about the chickens.
Are they all from flat number 4?
I'm almost certain. I've never found any elsewhere.
Dog. Does it have a hat?
This way then. No dog.
Does it have hat?
It's the fuzz.
No, it's not the fuzz, it's the water ball.
I caught him peeping through our letterbox.
Yes, well, thank you, Duncan, but are you sure he was being bothersome?
I caught him, didn't I? Peeping through the letterbox.
Yes, but was he peeping out or in?
Oh, yeah. That's right. To be fair, he was peeping out, not in.
You can go and move the chickens now the Chinese have gone.
You sure you'll be all right, alone with a fuzz?
Yes, it's all right, Duncan. He's not the fuzz. He's come to look at the flat. This is Mr...
Ordway.
No hard feelings then, Audrey.
Ordway? It is Ordway. Who is that?
That was the basement. That was Big Duncan, sometimes known locally as Duncan Disorderly. No, he helps me steal animals. He's a good man in a tight corner.
Can he get in a tight corner?
Oh, you'll like Duncan when you get to know him. No, I tell a lie, you probably won't.
No.
But he's got a big heart.
He's got a big everything. What was that?
Oh, it's all right, it's only the monkey.
I never heard a monkey scream like that.
Oh, no, that wasn't the monkey screaming. No, that was the person finding the monkey. She screams like that. And like that.
What size monkey is it?
Oh, don't worry, it's minute. Just a little one I rescued from a laboratory. They were going to replace half its head with some ingenious machinery. Not 1/1,000,000th part as ingenious as the machinery which is half a monkey's head. And certainly nowhere near as attractive.
Get it out!
You found her then?
She shouldn't be in here.
No, that's true, but I'm glad you found her.
God, I nearly died.
Yes, agile little creature, isn't she?
Agile?
My friend, Mr. Fairfax.
Saw where she went, did you?
Saw? I flaming well felt where she went, didn't I?
It quite upset my friend, Mr. Fairfax. house.
Took 10 years off my life.
Oh, don't worry. Mr. Ordway and I will soon remove her. Oh, Doll, yes. I'd like you to meet Mr. Ordway. Soon, perhaps, be your neighbour. Ordway, this is Doll.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
Oh,
No need to apologise. Always room for a fast man in a crisis.
oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Welcome to Doll's room, Mr. Ordway. Any time. It's not much, but it's homely. Well, you're not leaving already, Mr. Fairfax.
You must be joking.
Here, Jackie.
It's like a safari park round here.
Where are you, Jacqueline? Did you see where she went?
No, I did not see where she went. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll always remember where she's been.
You think you know people. I'd never have dreamed his nerve would go like that. Just like that. Are you fond of animals, Mr. Ordway?
He's not good with dogs.
I'm pretty good with those of average proportion.
I sense that instinctively. Well, what do you think of my little room, then?
You seem to have above average pressure, Miss Doll.
Oh, I think that's sweet. Isn't that sweet?
Can I give you a hand under there, please?
So dark under here.
No, I prefer the dark, I really do.
Could you feel about your side?
Does she bite? Ah!
Careful, sometimes she bites.
What kind of place do you think you're running?
Oh, you like it. We're all very friendly.
This one's more than friendly, I would say.
Would you think so? Oh, I'm wildly inexperienced in the ways of the flesh. Not that I'm claiming any moral superiority, I hasten to add. It's almost entirely due to my mother's insisting I wear long vests. Oh, look out, there she goes. Agile little creature.
No, please.
Really wear long vests. I mean, when I say long vests, I really mean long vests. They get entangled at parties. Strangers used to come and look. On the credit side, they do make beautiful dusters, but they have a very low frenzy factor. You like the flat?
Yes, I like the flat.
You won't reconsider then?
Out of the question. No, I'd never fit in here.
Rent-free?
What about rates?
Oh, absolutely free. In exchange for bringing a little bit of order back to the old place.
You drive a hard bargain.
Good. Let's find a home for these chickens.
What chickens?
In your car.
God, look at all those feathers. It was locked, I was locked. How did he get in?
Happened to have a key on me, didn't I?
Here you go.